The next presentation is regarding job satisfaction among nurses in Teaching Hospitals Karapitiya and Mahamodara. And to present this, Imendra, Uduwilarachchi, Kumara. I believe Imendra is present. Kumara, please.
Good afternoon, all of you. Our research topic was job satisfaction among nurses in Teaching Hospital Karapitiya and Mahamodara. Our research team is our coordinator in University of Ruhuna BSc Nursing Degree Program, Dr. G Imendra, and the senior lecturer Uduwilarachchi, and it's me. Then when we come to the introduction, we know that nurses play an important role in healthcare. It's a well-known fact, and today nurses assume various roles like patient educator, counselor, healthcare facilitator, and patient advocate, rather than doing the caregiving role. So the dissatisfaction among nurses is found to be 4 times greater than other United States workers. That's from the literature. Regarding the workplace stresses, coping strategies and demographic characteristics affect both positively and negatively for the job satisfaction among nurses. So when you come to the Sri Lankan nurses, they perform activities in patient care beyond their training. Most of them have only 3-year diploma qualification in nursing. When you talk about the nursing working hours, they are working as 6-hour shift duty with rotation and night duty shifts for 12 hours in normal patient care units. And also, they are in the nurses who are working in such as clinics and outpatient departments in hospital, they are working 8 hours per day. So in Sri Lanka, the shortage of staff leads most nurses to perform extra duty hours in most hospitals. As a result of these duty arrangements, the nurses are hardly engaged in counting professional development. The job satisfaction is often considered in terms of intrinsic factors and extrinsic factors. So in this study, we have collected data from the nurses through the intrinsic factors and the extrinsic factors related to the job satisfaction. So the intrinsic factors include relationships among health team, the appraisals by the supervisors, like that. So the study was design was a cross-sectional study. It was done in the Teaching Hospital Karapitiya and Teaching Hospital Mahamodara. The selected group was the grade 2A registered nursing officers, and the study instrument was pre-tested, and it is a self-administered questionnaire, and also the sample, the ethical approval was taken from the hospital directors, and when come to the total population of Teaching Hospital Karapitiya nurses, it was 1,053 nurses and 237 nurses from Teaching Hospital Mahamodara. So we had to restrict the numbers. So we selected a convenience sample from that. We selected 300 from Teaching Hospital Karapitiya and 50 from Teaching Hospital Mahamodara. After that, the response rate was ultimately 227 participants at 64.8% of the questionnaires that we have distributed. So in the data analysis, we used Microsoft Excel 2007 and the statistical package for the social sciences SPSS. And let me go through the results. Most of the nurses were female nurses, around 90.7. Then the age group were mostly consisted of age rate 41 to 50. And as the service duration is very much important, we check it also. So most of the nurses had a very low service duration, up to 5 years. It was about 28.6 nurses, percentages of nurses. So in the analysis of job satisfaction, a scoring system was used to measure job satisfaction from both factors, in intrinsic factors and extrinsic factors. The questionnaires, after all, the questionnaires, they get 65. Then come to the intrinsic factor score. Mean score was 9.33 plus or minus 2.37 standard deviation out of the total score of 19. And the mean overall score was 46.24 plus or minus standard deviation 9.55 out of the total score of 84. So the nurse, from the total score that they have taken, we have categorized them into three groups. The total score and point 0 to 28, we classified them, we placed them in poorly satisfied group. That was about 6%. And from the total score 29 to 56, we placed them under average satisfied. The percentage was the majority, 61%. And the highly satisfied group, it consists of total score of 57 to 84. The percentage was 13. So in the analysis of job satisfaction, we considered this factor, the extrinsic factor, wages. It found that 83% of the nurses were not satisfied with their wages. So and we have to find out whether it is relevant to their age also. So we checked it also. So there were no significant difference between the age and the job satisfaction related to the wages that they get. Then we check the supportive measures that they get, and that's also the 57% of the majority were not satisfied with the supportive measures that they get from the hospital. And when talking about the working overtime, around 33% of the nurses only are satisfied with the working overtime, that as they said, it affects their personal life. So then the job satisfaction over performance appraisal, again the results was 41% were the results who are satisfied with the performance appraisal. And also we checked it again as the significance with the age related factor. So there were no significant difference between the age and the performance appraisal from the supervisors. And also the job satisfaction over recognition from the public, it's happy to say that 63% are satisfied with the recognition as a nurse from they get the recognition from the public. So by considering the all intrinsic factors and the extrinsic factors over job satisfaction, this is the relation to the age and the satisfied level as a summary. So it said that the related to age, there is no difference between these factors. And when we come to the discussion, overall job satisfaction among nurses was average in the study, and this is from the literature. A study was done in the Slovene hospitals, also had a medium level of satisfaction among nurses, and in their study the lowest level of satisfaction in pay level, performance appraisal and opportunities for the promotions, and the highest level of satisfaction was with the relationship with co-workers. And our study also was same as we got the average result. And regarding the factors we considered, these are the recommendations that I have put it. The wages that we could see that there is a low satisfaction with the ages, so we can put up allowances and we can think about the salary scales again, and working overtime, as most of the participants said that the working overtime affects their personal life, so we can recruit enough staff for the government sector, and the overtime pay rate can be increased. And when come to the performance appraisal by the supervisors, we can have build rapport through various sessions and various programs like that. And again, the aids on professional development and new technology, it is also that it is mentioned that they are not very satisfied with their technology that they have, knowledge on technology. So we can arrange training programs to improve their knowledge. And again, 58% were dissatisfied with the non-nursing work. As we can see, the nurses are engaged in more with non-nursing work, so we can allocate ward clerks to the wards. From the conclusion, again, the overall job satisfaction was in teaching hospitals were average in the study, and yet, as I said, yet there are many gaps to be fulfilled to achieve a high job satisfaction among nurses. So, first of all, I have to acknowledge the participants of this research, the nurses from Teaching Hospitals Karapitiya and Mahamodara, for their participation, and for the hospital directors and chief nursing officers, and also for our senior lecturer, Ms. Uduwilarachchi, who was very connected with the hospital staff, so she helped a lot to achieve this glory. So these are my references, and thank you very much.